It is time to drop our sack and touch our bags on this edition of the Mailbag show of the Kansas City Chiefs Report. Tyler Jones here with you. Thanks for joining us. You got questions, you're in luck because I got answers. We'll talk everything from potential trades you guys have thrown out there to some different rumors and anything you guys got in your Kansas City Chiefs. We'll answer it all here on today's show. And you may be wondering, how can I be a part of a Mailbag show here on the Chiefs Report? Well, if you subscribe to the Chiefs Report and turn on notifications, that makes you a member of the Noti Gang. Those are the first ones to know when we have new content, whether it's when we're going live, whether it's we're doing a watch party, we might have breaking news, whatever it may be. So I need you not only to subscribe to the channel, but turn on notifications. Stay locked in. Join the Noti Gang. If you're in the Noti Gang, spam Noti Gang in the comments section, and we'll get rolling here on today's show. Tony, with the first question, writes in, will KC make more trades or know that we are set? You know, I'll never say never on that. I feel really good about this Chiefs roster. I think this team's in very good shape heading into 2024. I think this is the best Chiefs roster we've seen in quite some time in the Mahomes era here in Kansas City. I would lean towards no, but I'm not going to completely rule it out. I think it's certainly possible the Chiefs could still be in business to make another move or two. If Brett Veach can find value out there, wouldn't surprise me if he made one more move here. We'll see. Pat Mahomey writes in, any chance the Chiefs could trade for Allen Lazard? Allen Lazard's an interesting cat. He's with the New York Jets now, and last season was not Lazard's best effort. 14 games played, his numbers were down quite a bit. But remember, he had Zach Wilson throwing him the football. So you got to take it with a grain of salt. 311 yards, just one touchdown. The year prior with with Aaron Rodgers throwing him the football, he had nearly 800 yards and 6 touchdowns. If Lazard was in this offense, he would be putting up numbers similar to what he did in 2022. And I don't think you'd have to give up a ton. You'd have to take up his contract and all that. But Lazard, I would be very open to that possibility. Do I think they're going to do it? No. Would I like it to happen? I'm all ears. I am fascinated by this possibility. I think Lazard would be a natural fit. He's a Midwest guy, too. Remember, he played at Iowa State, spent a long time with the Packers. I think he'd fit right in with what the Chiefs want to do offensively. Should the Chiefs trade for Allen Lazard? It's our pin comment today. Weigh in, let us know. T for trade, P for pass. Your chance to be Brett Veach. Let us know in the comment section if you trade for Lazard or not. Big Red. Good to see you, Big Red. Should the Chiefs try to trade for Budda Baker? Budda. You know, I look at that safety room, and there's not a ton there. You only have, 3 guys on the active roster playing safety right now? Budda would be great, and his trade value has gone down significantly. When the Cardinals were originally shopping him, they were hoping for a first-round pick. Now I think at best you're looking at a second and a fifth. And you add him to that safety room, you put him next to Justin Reid. You got Brian Cook there. You got Jaden Hicks. That would make me feel a lot better about that secondary because you have question marks at the corner position, and you're going to need guys to cover for the corners to kind of make up for the lack thereof besides Trent McDuffie. So I would love this idea. Will they do it? I'm not getting my hopes up, but if Budda Baker's a potential option, why not? Why not make it happen? Should the Chiefs trade for Budda Baker? For Budda. Put your GM hat on. Let us know. Y for yes, N for no, if you would trade for Budda Baker or not. Casey for Life says, how many yards does Xavier Worthy have for the Chiefs this season? So, at the time of this recording, it does not appear like Rashee Rice is getting suspended anytime soon. So you can pretty much assume he's going to be there. Hollywood Brown, banged up right now. We'll see when he returns and how many games he's going to play. So then we turn our attention to Xavier Worthy. And Xavier Worthy, there might be times this year where he might be looked upon as the number one option. And there's a big opportunity for him to really just go off. The concern for me when it comes to Xavier Worthy that we talked about when he was coming out of UT was the careless drops. I think he does a very good job of running routes and getting open. but he's got to haul in the football. He can't make those little mistakes. If he does a good job taking care of the football and not dropping the easy stuff, then there's no reason why Xavier Worthy can't have 800-plus yards. I think that he can have an even better season than what Rashee Rice did as a rookie last year. And if he has a similar season to Rashee Rice, I would gladly take that because I think Brown and Rice are both going to play well in their own right and make this a three-headed monster in the receiver room. So I think about 800-plus, I'd be very satisfied. I'd be very pleased, and I think that's a realistic goal. Tony writes in, I'm up for the Chiefs to bring in Cooper Kupp, but I don't see the Chiefs signing Kupp in the roster. How Threever? However, okay. Thank you, Tex. I'm up for it. Yeah, we talked about Cooper Kupp this week here on the channel. There was an idea that Fox Sports threw out there of trading a second-round pick for Cooper Kupp. I don't think the Rams are trading him, but if they are, if he is on the market for just a second-round pick, do it. Do it right now and just load up this receiving core and give Patrick Mahomes every option imaginable for this team. And with this receiving core, with Kelsey included and those backs, I mean, you're looking at Cooper Kupp being a guy that would just take this offense to a whole another level. Nobody would be stopping that offense. They could be scoring 40-plus points a game. Sounds a little hyperbole, but it's not that far-fetched. I think that Cooper Kupp would be awesome to have and would be great. Will it happen? I don't think so, but hey, sounds like a great idea. Carl says, would re-signing Kareem Hunt be so bad he deserves a ring? Yes, it would be so bad for a number of reasons. Number one, he's cooked. He's washed. Kareem Hunt was not good last season or the year prior. He's not what he once was. And then two, I know that some Chiefs fans are going to like me saying this. Carl's probably not going to like me saying this, but I'm just going to be real with y'all because that's what we do around here, folks. I don't think Kareem's a good person. I don't. We know about when he got kicked off from the team a couple of years ago, and then some of the other stuff that's occurred in his time in the NFL off the field. And I just don't want Kareem Hunt around. I mean, the Chiefs have been through enough this offseason. We've talked about Rashee Rice and just some of the other instances. I don't want the headache of Kareem Hunt to be a part of this. So I'm good. And you may forget, Kareem Hunt, even though he got caught from that first Super Bowl team, halfway through the season, when that videotape came out, he did get a ring for being a part of that team. Even though he didn't finish the year with Kansas City, he still got a ring. So he still got his, even though he didn't play in the Super Bowl that year. So, no, I don't want Kareem Hunt. Couple more for you. Chiefs writes in, what do you think the biggest Chiefs weakness on defense or offense? Weakness is corner. It's the cornerback position. You got Trent McDuffie and then a few other unknowns in that corner room. Offense, it's the offensive line, but the interior is so good with Reid and Joe Tooney and some of these other guys that I think that the offense is still in very good shape. I think that the offensive line, you have enough strength pieces that can overcome any potential weakness. So I think this is a well-rounded roster. Last question. Wiley Coyote says, Clyde not RB2. Pirine will be. Steele is the hybrid. Clyde will be RB3. We'll see. Really depends on, where Clyde's at health-wise and, if he's going to be available and all that. I don't see the Chiefs forcing Clyde to take a back seat unless he does that himself. Unless he can't be available, I still think he's the number 2 running back unless things change. But Pirine, I like the signing. I like what he did there with the Cincinnati Bengals a couple of years ago. I think he's had a solid career. I think he's a fine backup, but you have options. Steele is the sleeper in all this with what he could do, potentially playing fullback and running back, and with the speed that he has still, the breakaway speed. You're in good shape. You're locked in. Subscribe now to the Kansas City Chiefs Report for continuing Chiefs coverage. Join the Noti Gang and turn on those notifications so you never miss a moment. I'm Tyler Jones. We'll see you next time right here on the channel.